Whoa! I'm like, pick whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be dark. And it's like the darkest thing ever.
I pull out a bottle of maple syrup.
It's like using motor oil.
Yeah.
I said not dark. Gosh, you're always making me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do anything right? I'm just kidding. Okay.
Welcome to the Dram Diaries. I'm Chanel. This is my husband, Peter.
Peter. The cool one in the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing tonight, Chanel?
Well, I would love to hear that from you.
You're giving me less whiskey. That's what we're doing.
It's apparently so.
Okay. This is what we call a dram mystery. We don't know what we're drinking. Well, we know it's whiskey, but we don't know like what type or anything. I'm just going to say, based on the color, this is probably bourbon because it's ridiculously dark. So, we're going to let you know what we think of it and what we would pay for this experience. Then we're going to find out what it is. Even though you already know what it is. We don't. So, thank you for sticking around and joining us. You have so much more than me.
Here, love. Here.
Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh.
I want to nose this all evening. Yes. It's like, okay, so if creme brulee had a baby with, like...
Wow. Goodness.
With a teensy meadow. I don't know. How do you describe that? That is amazing. That is so incredible.
It's dark and rich like a bourbon, but I don't know if it's like it's different than a bourbon. It's like
it's almost like this hybrid between
good.
like
oh my gosh,
creme brulee top and just a spring meadow. I don't know how else to describe it. Actually, it's incredible.
Like rich, like that butteriness and creaminess of a creme brulee, but like
the topping of it.
It's like burnt sugar caramel.
Yeah,
but then like some kind of like a grassy.
Yep.
I feel like my nose works again. This is like I can just hold it here.
This is a really full body.
And I can get it like...
So, actually, the more I nose it, I do get a hint of cola, which is interesting.
So do I.
You do? Okay.
Which is weird. I usually get that on a rye.
So do I. So I'm wondering, like...
Or sometimes a double oaked bourbon. Right. But you typically rye, but this is so stinking dark. I want to say double oak, but the proof is not like any double oak that I can think of.
I'm ready to sip.
Punching with... This is like... This is no joke.
Oh my gosh. Yum. Yum. This is so good. Okay, so there is a little bit of cacao in this, actually. And this is...
Oh my God. What did I just drink?
I cannot wait to find out what this is.
It's so...
Just immediately buy more.
So ridiculous. Oh, weird. On the finish, like after it sat for a while, like I'm getting this like a vegetal...
I'm getting corn.
You're getting... Okay.
On the finish, I'm getting corn.
I get corn, but...
Which is crazy.
Like let it sit.
The palate is incredible.
And like then go like... Breathe. Like I get a... Like an astringent vegetal... No, like a green vegetal... Like it's it's really interesting.
That is interesting.
It's like a vegetal bitterness, like a... I don't know what to... Like a. Have you ever bitten aloe vera or tasted aloe vera?
Mm-mm. I've not bitten aloe vera.
Me either.
I believe him when he says that.
No, there's like a, or like sometimes like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I would like bite like a tree bark or something. Well, you know, you need to find out what
You
these
gotta
things
find
taste
out.
like, and how do you find out unless you actually experience? No,
Yeah.
there is something on the finish that is.
I am getting
Vegetal.
vegetal that you are. For me, it's very much like corn.
Yeah.
Husk and all.
Yes.
Not just like the corn, but like the actual,
Oh
like
yeah.
the whole corn, like husk,
Cob,
all of it.
kernel.
Yes.
Do you know like my dad used to do for a joke? Like
What?
when he was like building when I was a kid, like
What?
a little kid, like take the toilet paper out of the blue room, like the porta potty, and put like a corn cob in there.
Why can I absolutely see Paul doing that? It's incredible.
Ugh. We're gonna do that. We're gonna save some money. We're gonna save some money so we can buy some more whiskey. We're using corn cobs. You're gonna love it. Who needs toilet paper? That's ruining the environment. That's bad for the septic system.
Oh my goodness. Your reaction. That's a possibility. It could work.
Could you just tell me what you think of this whiskey instead of talking about this weird stuff? This is a whiskey channel.
I'll get it together.
This is
Yeah.
magnificent.
I want to find out right now
Mm.
who this is. Blue corn. Blue corn.
Mm.
It's blue corn in the husk. That's what that is. Okay.
But there is so much like
But
brown sugar.
But there is absolutely like
agave
creme
syrup.
brulee.
Have you
Ooh,
agave syrup?
Agave, yeah.
It's burnt brown sugar,
Yeah.
like creme brulee, and agave syrup on the finish. It's
With blue corn.
this is delicious. It's not a. I don't know what this. It's not bourbon, but it's not.
Okay.
It's whiskey. It's not rye.
It sure is, love. All right.
It's freaking ridiculous.
You ready to find out what it is?
We need to buy multiple.
I know, that's
bottles
why
of
I'm
this.
saying, like, I need to figure out what
Multiple
this is
bottles
so I
of
can
this.
immediately buy more. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
What is it? No!
Brimstone!
Yes!
I love
Yes!
Brimstone. I'm not at all surprised.
Mm.
Yeah,
Why
106
did I not-
proof, $60. This is the best. I am shocked that I didn't immediately go, this is Brimstone, because
I know.
they usually,
It's so
like,
unmistakable.
it's so
Look, here's the thing.
distinct that you would normally just
Here's the thing.
know when you're drinking Brimstone.
When I was after the second sip,
Yeah.
so when I'm doing these blind, I try and my mind will want to think what it is. I try and fight that. My
Me
mind
too.
was telling me this is still but Balcones, some type of
okay.
Balcones, which I think this is the only Balcones we have right now.
This was one of the first ones that you
introduced
me to,
Yeah.
and I immediately fell in love with. And this one,
We didn't say how much we'd pay for this. I would have paid $100 for that.
I would have paid $100 for this. Absolutely, it's delicious.
Ridiculous.
Do we have the price on here? Oh yeah, $60. I would pay more. If they raised it, I would 100% pay more.
Okay, so Texas.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is the. Okay, so aging whiskey, right?
Mm.
Maybe my math might be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But I think they say 1 year in Texas is 6 years in Kentucky of aging, but the interaction with the barrel.
Okay.
I want to say Brimstone is less than 3 years old. Look at the color. Look if they age, I feel like they said if they age anything more than 3 or 4 years in Texas, the staves of the barrel have to be thicker because the whiskey will start getting pulled out of the barrel because the temperature extremes are so high. So this is interesting. So I think 1 year in Texas interaction with the wood is equal to 6 years in Kentucky. 1 year in Kentucky is, I think, equal to 3 years in Scotland. Bottles of like Balvenie Scotch that's like 54 years old and 60 years old. And it's the same color of this.
Wow.
And if you do the math,
yeah,
right? That makes sense. This interaction with the wood in 3 years is about 60 years in Scotland, right? Not the effect on the ethanol, you know, but goodness gracious. I'm surprised I didn't get smoke. Well, no, we did get, because this is Texas Scrub Oak smoked.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, this is like this, like, second one we've done tonight, so maybe our palate's a little, we try to cleanse it, but like, man.
I was actually surprised that I didn't know immediately that I was drinking Brimstone, just because I love Brimstone.
But we haven't had Brimstone, and like, we haven't sipped it in like a year probably, or more.
Gosh, has it been that long?
It's been a long time since, like, Balcones Brimstone is phenomenal. It drinks with the flavor of 125 proof, but not the burn of 125 proof.
Yeah.
It is incredible whiskey. Non-chill filtered, as always, like it says. I love this. Aged at least 1 day in oak. I'm gonna read the back. Oh, purification through fire. This one-of-a-kind whiskey is smoked with some baked Texas scrub oak using our own secret process. The result is a whiskey full of fresh, youthful corn and light fruit notes married with a bold smokiness. Whether you like smoky whiskeys or just have a penchant for big, new flavors, Brimstone is sure to be a memorable pour. It is. There's nothing like this that I've had.
It's
aromas of masa, which is like corn flour, Texas campfire and powdered sugar, backed by stone fruit, peppery spice, and mint. Yeah, mint, like that vegetable I was getting. Oh,
yeah,
mint.
Yeah.
Bold yet balanced, Brimstone is yet another Texas original from Balcones. Get this. Balcones, if you have a cast strength version of this,
send it.
Give us it.
Oh my gosh, please.
We will preach the word for you.
Yes.
This is so good. Okay, now that I know what I'm drinking, this is like a barbecue. If you like real like pit barbecue, this is pit barbecue in a glass.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. Wonderful. Look at the color. Come on. Kyle actually got us a Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, like single barrel corn whiskey. It's like 5 years old, finished in tequila barrels. And it's, I think it's Balcones, basically.
Ooh. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's awesome. To try. Okay.
Kyle, thank you for this bottle.
Gosh,
you are a whiskey boss.
Ooh. Yeah.
Try it.
Okay. Oh my god.
Right here, like.
Kyle, you're awesome.
First fill, the cask is first fill ex tequila barrique. So I guess it was aged in a tequila barrel.
Okay. It's incredible. But maybe you have a different way of like explaining that sensation. It's probably way more sophisticated than mine.
No, your palate, you're an introverted intuitive. You got good recall of like Texas whiskey. You got to try it if you haven't. And Balcones, I think, is probably like the most inexpensive way. I don't know. I've heard like Still Austin is pretty good. I want to try some of their stuff. We don't have it in Oregon, so we'd have to buy it online, and not all places will ship to Oregon.
Right.
So I do want to try Still Austin. Send us some. One of your viewers, get us some Still Austin. We want to try it. But Balcones, man, like, it is the stuff.
So good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
thank you so much for watching tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in and for putting up with us. I feel like sometimes it seems like we don't know what we're talking about, but
Yeah, especially me.
you know, whiskey is whiskey. It's an experience. It's different for each person. You know, you can get a different feeling, a different flavor out of it, and depending
Yeah.
on, you know, the circumstance or the situation or who you're with, it's just one of those things that
In the mood.
the mood, yeah, it can
Yeah.
bring up good memories. You know?
Yeah.
So, thank you again. Thank you for sharing this experience with us. We hope you tune in and share more experiences with us because we need you.